Your flagpole ends up bare after one bad storm. I put this flag up and it survived the next 3 storms. Here are the top 5 things to know before you buy. Number 5 thing you should know before buying this flag. Most flags don't fail in the middle. They fail at the tail end. The fly heam, right where the fabric flaps hardest in the wind. The edge frays first, and once that starts, it unravels fast. My last flag looked fine for 2 months, and then the tail turned into a loose string, flapping off like a shredded rag. This one uses 4 rows of stitching, locked together in the exact spot. My neighbor mentioned mine still looks clean, while his store-bought flag is already fraying. After less time outside than mine, 4 rows sound small until you watch a single stitching hem come apart in real wind. Number 4 thing you should know before buying this flag. The header that strips where the grommets sit take more abuse than any other part of this flag. Every gust pulls against those holes and the header fabric tears right through. That's what we're talking about, this header fabric. I found half of my neighbor's yards in the morning after. This one has a reinforced polyester header, so the material around the eyelets built up instead of left thin. I mounted mine through a round rough patch of spring wind and checked the grommets after, 0 tearing. There's a spot no photo can show you. Number 3 is something you can see for yourself in 2 seconds. Now, they did send this to me as a gift a while back. I've been using it ever since. I love it. I think you'll love it as well. Number 3 thing you should know before buying this flag. Hold a cheek flag to the sun and you start looking faded on the back, like a decal starting to peel. That's because they're printed on. Just an image on top of fabric. This flat stars are embroidered and the stripes are sewn in. Actual thread stitching through the material on both sides. My buddy Randy held it against the porch light with me and both sides look identical. No washed out backside like his dollar store flag had sewn. So some stripes hold their shape better too, since stitching locks in the seam instead of relying on ink and it kick back. It's the difference between a flag that will stay its shape for years and one that fades like a bumper sticker by fall. Number 2 might matter even more if you don't have a flagpole at all. Number 2 thing you should know when you're buying this flag. If you don't own a flag tool, you can mount this strip to a bracket on your porch post, and it looks just as sharp as if there was flying off a pole in someone's front yard. This flag isn't built for poles alone. It's meant for porches, house walls, garden gates, even classrooms. My wife wanted ours draped near the front door on 4th of July, and it worked with a couple of hooks. No special hardware needed. All right, number 1 is the one that actually got me. Stick around, because after that I got a bonus tip that nobody warns you about. Number 1 thing you should know before buying this flag. This is the one I did not expect. My last flag turned chalky pink with a single summer, and by August it looked embarrassing hanging outside my house, more like a faded pastel than a red and white blue. This flag is made from heavyweight deluxe polyester with built-in UV ray resistance, and it's been through a full stretch of direct afternoon sun without losing that deep saturated color. A flag isn't like most outdoor gear you bring inside when the weather turns rough. It sits out there every day, taking sun straight for hours. Exactly the kind of exposure bleach cheap fabric faster. I expected some fading, and there isn't any of that with this. The red stays deep, the blue stay rich, and it still looks like the day I hung it. And that's one thing that changed how I think about buying a flag. Now wait for the bonus, because it answers a question you're probably already asking. And number 1 sold you the way it sold me. Go ahead and add this to your cart now, and you can thank me later. Bonus tip: this flag comes from a small business seller, not one of the giant anonymous flag factories out there. I looked into it, and after I got mine out of curiosity, and it changed how I think about buying flags. A small seller has more writing on each flag going out the door, since their reputation depends on it, not one line in a massive catalog. Skip anonymous listings where you can actually back the seller who's accountable for what they share. All right, guys, that's all I have today. As always, remember 2 things here. Deals fade, so go add this to your cart now. Number 2, the product bro is always here for you.